So you walk into work one morning and you can just feel the office tension. Everyone is a little on edge. As you make your way to your desk, you know it for sure. The boss is in a bad mood. And that means it's going to be a long, long day. But wait, before you sign away your day, there are a few things you can do to change your boss's mood. Watch this video to find out how. Hello friends, my name is Vanessa Van Edwards and I'm a behavioral investigator. I research all of the hidden forces that drive our behavior at our human behavior research lab, The Science of People. Today, we're talking all about how to snap your boss out of their funk. Now, I know it might sound crazy to have a video on your boss's mood, but actually the emotional state of your boss has a huge impact on your work and the entire office. Psychologist Daniel Goleman specializes in emotional intelligence. He observed hundreds of business leaders and their work environments and found that emotional intelligence is carried through an organization like electricity through wires. To be more specific, the leader's mood is quite literally contagious, spreading quickly and inexorably throughout the business. Daniel Goleman. In other words, when your boss is in a bad mood, his mood is more likely to infect everyone in the office, bringing down productivity, morale, and work happiness. On the other hand, according to Alice Eisen at Cornell, a positive, upbeat workspace fosters mental efficiency, comprehension, and flexible thinking. So here's the bottom line. If your boss isn't going to get him or herself out of a bad mood, you need to try and help. This is called managing up. Managing up is a concept that helps employees build the best relationships with their boss and hopefully get the best kind of outcomes. Here's how it works. Step number 1, immunize yourself. The very first thing you want to do is make sure that your boss's bad mood, funk, slump, crankiness stops with you. Do not catch the mood. When you feel that your office has shifted or your boss is on a downward spiral, ground yourself. Know how you came to the office and picture how you want to leave. This neutrality is key and it makes you more able to fix the problem. Step number 2, think positive, think short. Research from Dr. Martin Seligman and Peter Schulman found that insurance agents who had a glass half full mentality closed more sales and were more resilient in the face of rejection. If your boss is in a bad mood, your colleagues will have the tendency to fear the worst. Meetings go bad, planning becomes troublesome, goals seem further away. You have to be the voice of reason. Specifically, your job is to face the bad moods and the pessimism with 2 weapons, hope and quick. First, you're hopeful. You know everything is fine, and this sentiment is just a blip on the radar. Second, you know this is all short term. When you treat someone's mood as a temporary state, it is much more likely to actually be a temporary state. You can say things like, hey, no worries on this project. I can circle back later today. Or, this isn't the best time. Let's grab lunch later this week and hit the points. This shows your attitude is positive and non-catastrophic. And this leads me to my tweetable for this video. I am leveling up by managing up. At V. Van Edwards. Step number 3, future-oriented. In work relationships, it can be hard to try to cheer someone up. The best way to do this professionally is actually to get future-oriented. Whatever is causing your boss's bad mood is happening right now or in the past. Getting them to focus on the future is the best possible way to shift them out of the bad current situation. You can shift to future by talking about progress, talking about goals, talking about highlights coming up. This can be as small as a hopeful statement about the future or even a quick email. Bonus, humor. If you can lighten the mood, I encourage you to try. You can do this with jokes, but sometimes a smile and nod goes a long way. Our bosses are human. They like to feel acknowledged just as much as we do. Here's a quick example. At one of my first jobs in college, I worked in a travel office. My boss was prone to tons of mood changes. She was also very Debbie Downer. I talk about that personality trait in my difficult personality video, so be sure to check it out. Anyways, when she was in a bad mood, nothing would get done right. So I had a running joke that when she came into the office, all huffed and puffed about her bad day, I would announce, "Puppy time." This is when everyone in the office gathered around someone's computer to watch 5 minutes of puppy videos. Sometimes she joined, sometimes she didn't, but it was a quick and easy way to shift the office mood. Uh-oh, you caught the bad mood. Or worse, you are the boss in the bad mood. No worries, I got you covered. I have 5 unique ways you can get yourself out of a funk. Watch that video right now. I'm never in a bad mood, right, guys? Never. But now you know. Puppy time.